We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Knights and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Ken Wilson makes his big league debut right after this. Michael Wacha will be the one towing the rubber for the Diamondbacks. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
So digging in now, Corey Ray. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First delivery to him on the way. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
2-2.
2 strikes.
And he chased it in the dirt. The throw down to first, 1 away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and Joe Morgan strides up to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, 0-1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive.
I'm shocked he was even able to foul that one away. Now he's got to set his sights back over the heart of the plate and maybe be ready for something inside.
Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. D-Row, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
Now the 0-1.
Ball left outside.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
Davis is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Leiter, a southpaw from New Jersey, gets the starting gig in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings like he did, I know he got a no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance. If he continues to pitch like that, the wins are going to start coming.
Stepping up to the plate, Eric Davis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, number 44.
And the pitch.
Hey.
Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. Come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Fielded by McGriff. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
The right fielder.
And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He hit over 45 home runs last year. I mean, he has elite power. I watched him hit some balls that you just go, my goodness. I think he's got a shot at 50 this year if he can stay consistent.
At the plate, Enos Slaughter. As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Leiter is way up there among active pitchers in terms of career wins. He's earned more than 170 of them in his time at the big leagues. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting first, the first baseman, Will Clark.
Set to go now, Will Clark. And he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
2 out, nobody on. This pitch is popped up. Wilson in foul ground, but this will land untouched. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Grounded back up the middle. Iglesias is up with it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Settling in now, Johnny Bench. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
The catcher, Johnny Bench.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, upstairs. Hey.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded to the right. And that is through into right field for a single.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Fred McGriff.
So now to the plate, Fred McGriff. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He'll come in here at 259. 1 home run and 7 driven in. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way.
Inside, ball 3.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
That one's in there, 3-1. Bench on at first, nobody out. pops this one up. In there, a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Here's Jay Bruce now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Two-0 the count to Jay Bruce. Now the 2-0.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Now the 2-1.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. One there. And nearly a double play. It was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play for the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They've practiced plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. His career line against Wacha. He's 2 for 3. In the air to center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Cal Ripken, the recipient of a National League Silver Slugger Award for his contributions at shortstop last year. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. In there at the knees, strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And it's 1-2. Bouncer to the left side. And there's one down now.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Jay Bruce. Probably throughout the course of his career, one of the strongest arms in right field. Accurate and on the money. Also big-time left-handed power. This guy, you could pretty much pencil in 25, 30-plus bombs a year.
Wade Boggs comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. It's a swing and a high pop-up. McGriff has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 6. The catcher, Jason Kendall.
So stepping in, Jason Kendall. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Bruce. And no one will track it down. The windup and the 0-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Leiter, the former Yankee, he was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. On the run is Ray. He's around first, heading for 2. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. Striding into the box, Jurickson Profar, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Line to the right side, but foul. The 0-1 offering. And that misses 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Grounded to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. In now, Al Leiter, 9-1-2 due up.
The pitcher, Al Leiter.
First pitch on its way. And it's 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Corey Ray.
Digging in, Corey Ray. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Joe Morgan will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Two and 1 to Joe Morgan. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gurriel is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ray has it, and it's a quick out number 1. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central.
Wacha.
One gone in the Arizona third, and the veteran right-hander Michael Wacha will hit next. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the
Now
bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
To the plate now, Eric Davis. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. That evens it up, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
At the plate now, Enos Slaughter, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got it, and the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. On now to the top of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Jones. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case. This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Popped him up. Kendall is there. 1 away.
The catcher, number 5.
Stepping in, Johnny Bench. He singled his last time up. Now the pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. Kendall with the sign. Now the 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Now at the plate, Fred McGriff. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And there's a base hit on the line. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Into the box now, Jay Bruce, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 0-1 offering.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Will Clark.
First baseman, Will Clark.
Now the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
The 1-0.
Ball 2. Inside, ball 1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Cal Ripken will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. Throw won't get him.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
Boggs, a native of Nebraska, the Cornhusker State as they call it. He was taken in the second round during the 2020 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Well, this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. And he's safe.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Coming to the plate now, Jason Kendall. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit down the line at first. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. On the ground now for Iglesias. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Ken Wilson. First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Though he was always projected as a future major leaguer, actually getting to stand in for your first big league at bat is no small feat. You got to think he's really happy to be here, of course.
Yeah, Matty, he's certainly happy to be here. If he can feel his legs, the nerves are definitely going right now. This is when you have to slow the moment down, hopefully shrink the stadium, and bring it back to wiffle ball in your backyard.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Ken Wilson is retired to lead off the 5th. Stepping in now, Jose Iglesias. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Iglesias, a 32-year-old veteran. He was a 16th round selection during the 2020 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
The pitcher, number 22, Leiter.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Leiter, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. This is popped up. Bonds in foul ground, but this will land untouched. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. And back in Phoenix as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Hit the other way out toward right field. And this is taken in out there by Bruce for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Gurriel.
Striding in once again, Lourdes Gurriel. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the pitcher, Wacha.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Michael Wacha. First offering on its way. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. D-backs are down on 4 pitches. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. New inning set to get underway. And coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Corey Ray. First pitch coming. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Davis is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Ready once again, Joe Morgan. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
And this is reached for and fouled away off to the left as the count moves to 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted down the line in left. Gurriel is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The center fielder,
Digging in once again, Andrew Jones. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, we have to commend him right here. 1 out away from grinding through 6 strong innings against one of the better lineups in the game.
High in the air out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Eric Davis. Here's the first pitch to him. The 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
But this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. Now at the plate, Enos Slaughter. He was a ground out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. One and one. 1 out, nobody on. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Manny. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
This is lifted out to left, and he'll reach down to make the play on the run. A fine defensive effort there retires the side. Diamondbacks down in order. We are still scoreless. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Johnny Bench. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Now at the plate, Fred McGriff. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Wacha will take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down. Stepping into the box, Jay Bruce. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Fastball just inside. Hit in the air out to left field. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Into the box, Ken Wilson. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Last half of the seventh here, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Cal Ripken.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Hard hit ball to second, scooped up. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home seventh.
Now batting, third baseman, Wade.
At the plate, Wade Boggs. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Lined hard toward right center. And this is going to split the uprights and head toward the pool for extra bases. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run. Well, it took him till the seventh, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the seventh inning in this one to come through.
Count even now at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch, off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now back, the second baseman,
Jurickson Profar digs in next. He's bounced out and flown out in his first two plate appearances. Has a look, now the pitch. And that misses, ball one. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with two down. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bruce is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we still have no score. Into the box, Jose Iglesias. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
Now back, the pitcher.
Stepping in, Leiter. He's popped out and struck out in his first two plate appearances. In there, and it's 0-1. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And they'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Corey Ray. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Chopper to short. Reined in. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, Devo, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Comes set, the 0-1. Fastball swung on and missed.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Man, that's going to drive the manager insane. He loses control of his release point, and now the go-ahead run moves 90 feet closer to scoring. He's going to have to make some good pitches now to get out of this.
Into the box now, Andrew Jones. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Ready with the 1-0. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Caleb Ferguson will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Ian Happ is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Now playing second and batting 9, number 11, Ian Happ.
So now to the plate, Johnny Bench. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Ferguson is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty V. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. So 1 run on 2 base hits, no errors, and a couple of... Digging in now, Lourdes Gurriel, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch coming, here it is. Hit hard on the ground to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. Brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. No runs, 4 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. A bouncer up the middle to Morgan at the bag. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
So base is empty now after the double play, and digging in is the outfielder, Eric Davis. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
2 out, nobody on. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The pitch. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1.
2-1.
Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. There for it is Andrew. He makes the catch, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down without much of a fight. They're down 1-0. Tyler O'Neill will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 41, Tyler.
Striding in, Fred McGriff. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Stepping up now, Jay Bruce. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And Bruce can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. And now this at-bat just doesn't want to get off the ground as he'll step out for a second time. Here's the first pitch to him. Ken Wilson is at the plate as he watches ball 1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. 1-2 now.
Count is 1
This
and 2.
pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Popped him up. Kendall is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So striding in, Ina Slaughter. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Nope.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
1-1.
And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Wilson is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
The first baseman, Will.
Standing in, Will Clark. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Iglesias to his left. He's there. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Cal Ripken. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First pitch on its way. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ballgame, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it as the Knights have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Knights came through late, taking the lead in the eighth to secure the victory. Al Leiter takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Michael Wacha is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 1 run on 6 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.